There's a new bill that is about to be voted in the Senate, and it's going to create massive fee increase in immigration and other issues that will make immigration to the United States virtually impossible. It's going to increase deportations and create all kind of chaos. Guys, this is the new beautiful bill that Trump is proposing. I'm going to break it down exactly how it applies to immigration, all the details, all the things you need to know before the vote that will impact your immigration future. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Immigration Channel. In this video, I'm going to break down the bill, the spending bill, which is part of the big and beautiful bill of Trump that specifically impacts immigration. All the money they're going to be spending to fund deportations, but also the fee increases that's going to impact your ability to file for legal immigration. And this is important for you to watch, so make sure you watch this all the way until the end. I've summarized a bunch of the stuff here for you, and I'll bring it up here so we can go over this together and you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is going to be voted after the 4th of July, and you need to be aware of it now. All right, guys, so let's understand what it is. It's the One Big Beautiful Act, H.R. 1, it passed already by the House in May, and it has a lot of significant immigration provisions, specifically border security, enforcement, but it's going to be a lot of financial barriers to immigrants, because the more money they're going to impose on people to apply for immigration, the less possible it is for people to actually get their green cards, right? So they want to make it complicated. They want to make it expensive. And so we're going to go over all this. And guys, make sure you watch this all the way until the end. So what are some of the immigration provisions in there? So first of all, border security funding. Okay, guys, there's so much information, just trying to condense it for you in an easy way. So please let me know in the comments what have I missed, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Okay, so there's the border wall construction. They're going to be allocating $46 billion to complete 701 miles of border, 900 miles of river barriers, 629 miles of secondary barriers. In addition, they're going to get more people, $4 billion to get 3,000 new Border Patrol agents and 5,000 new customs officers, including $2.1 billion for signing and retention bonuses. What does it mean, guys? That means more raids. That means more people are going to be impacted by deportations. People are going to be snatched in the streets. And so that means that you are taking immigration control in your hands. You got to be understanding that it's going to get more difficult to be living in the United States without status, which is what they want. Defense Department contribution, $1 billion for border security through Department of Defense. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. ICE is getting more funding, which means they're going to have more people, which means they're going to have more resources to go after employers, to go after people, to raid, to detain people at courts, and also at private residences. $14 billion for mass deportation operations, targeting 1 million deportations every single year. Now, guys, if you are right now in a position where you need to try to fix your paperwork, meet with an immigration attorney now. At least get your options. If you're a green card holder, become a U.S. citizen, it is fast, 6 to 8 months. In a year from now, with all these changes, it will take 2 years. So if you can do anything for your immigration status, do it right now. Court funding, $1.2 billion to expand immigration courts, including more judges to try to speed up deportations. They're going to include provisions prohibiting federal judges from enforcing citations related to temporary restraining orders, which means it's going to make it more complicated for immigration lawyers like us to get injunctions and keep our clients inside the United States. The best thing to do is let's try to avoid deportation, which means you should find a way to legalize yourselves right now by talking to an immigration attorney and getting some advice. Now, guys, before we continue, you're watching my videos, you're getting all these analysis for free. Please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And also, if you need help, you're worried about being removed, you need help to speed up your case, you want to sue the government, you text me 619-483-4549 or go to www.immigrationasap.com and give your details so we can contact you and get a consultation so we can fix your immigration status. Now, let's jump back into the video. All right, let's look at mass deportation agenda. The bill supports 150 billion for over 4 years for mass deportation, including ICE operations, raids, detentions, and also intelligence, looking for people, trying to analyze if you came here on a visa, did you overstay, face recognition technology, all the things they can see that if you've been deported and now you're back in the US and you're driving, technology can alert the government that you're here, which city, are you back to work, and they can come back and deport you. Restrictions on federal benefit, that's the big one, guys. Child tax credit limits child credit for to children whose parents have social security numbers, excluding 4.5 million citizens with undocumented parents. Again, they're trying to push you out, right? If you can't get those benefits, you're not going to be able to stay here. Remittance tax imposes 3.5% tax on remittances sent abroad by non-US citizens, right? The more money you send abroad, the more you're going to be taxed. Enhanced screening for unaccompanied minors. Mandates criminal and gang checks, including tattoo searches for children as young as 12 by DHS. Sponsored household members, including immigrant status. There's going to be a sponsor fee. Requires sponsors to pay a minimum $3,500 initially and $5,000 per child released into their custody, potentially deterring sponsorship and prolonging government custody for unaccompanied minors. Again, it's all making the system more complicated. And birthright citizenship. We've talked about it. We've made videos. You know what he wants to do. And recent Supreme Court win for Trump is going to make it more complicated for judges to stop this nationwide. It's going to be limited to certain states. And in other states, children born to non-U.S. citizen parents will no longer have U.S. citizenship. It's happening. Extra fees, guys, for immigrants. The bill introduces a new fee structure for immigration process, shifting U.S. citizenship and immigration services from a primary fee-funded model with waivers, okay? Asylum fees. Initial fee is going to be $1,000 for asylum applications, a first in U.S. history, creating a significant barrier for those feeling persecution. Right now, it's free. So annual fee, a minimum $100 annually for pending asylum applications. You're waiting for 10 years, you're going to pay $100 every year. Employment authorization, $550 every 6 months to maintain your work permit, guys. This is crazy because right now you don't pay anything for that. Immigration court appeals, increase the fee for appeals asylum application from $100 to $900. Other immigration process, significant fee increases for immigrant workers, humanitarian programs, unaccompanied children, border visa processing, green card based on marriage, fees for green card lottery. If you're going to sponsor unaccompanied minors, it's going to be $3,500 for sponsors. It's going to create a lot of issues, guys. It's going to create a lot of issues. Again, this is going to be, it has to be voted by the Senate, and we don't know if it's going to pass. I find it very hard to believe it's going to pass, but it shows you that if it's not going to pass now, they will make a lot of efforts in the next 4 years to do this. We have a glimpse, we have an insight as to what they are planning to do and how they're going to be doing this. And again, I will be doing a live this week to talk about this, but in this video, I wanted to break it down for you so you understand what's coming. If the Senate passes, it's going to go, they're going to reconcile the bill, and eventually it's going to go to the president. He's going to sign it. For the moment, it's not a law. It's all kind of like in motion. But we got to stop this. You contact your congressman, representative. This is crazy. It's going to make our immigration system really, really complicated, and we can't let this happen. So let me know in the comments what you think. I'm here for you guys. Send me a text 619-483-4549. I'm here to help you. Let's get this together. We're staying strong. And as always, thanks for watching my videos. I'll see you in the next one.